Top 5 fall albums. Go ahead.
This was a question, I believe, on Dan's Fantasy Corner is why it came to me. It was yesterday morning. I'm pretty sure he was doing his Fantasy Corner. He had quote tweeted someone asking him what the best fall albums are. So I decided to make a top 5 because I think my top 4 list was a monster, but also missed a excellent one. So I'm ready to go. I will start. I'm going to put number 1, Counting Crows, August and Everything After. It's the greatest album of all time. This actually, this is the best fall. Like the top 5 will be the best fall albums, but it could work as my favorite albums because
fall is just who you are.
Speaking of fall albums, by the way, Sad Boy Season is we've had many questions about new colors, so we've released a new color scheme. We got olive, maroon,
all
gray,
fall colors,
navy
earth
blue.
tone.
Yeah,
motherfucker.
don't ask for. Everyone's like, we need other colors. We need other colors.
Give me tie dye.
I'll
You
give
think Sad Boy Season wants tie dye, motherfucker?
Don't fucking ask me for bright things, okay? Because that's antithetical to the fucking
Makes
message.
no sense.
No. But yes, we have a fall scheme out. Sad Boy Season, go get it in the Barstool store right now. But August and Everything After is
it's a great one.
There are I'm gonna say my favorite song is on this album 6 times. I'm gonna run down the album list. Okay, Mr. Jones, favorite song. Round Here, favorite song. Rain King, favorite song. Track listing. Here we go. Omaha, my favorite song. Perfect Blue Buildings, my favorite song. Anna Begins, my favorite song. Sullivan Street, my favorite song. Raining in Baltimore, my favorite song.
It's a lot of favorite songs.
That's not all of them, but that's
a track listing.
It's a monster album. Omaha, my favorite song.
There's something about.
Did I say that already?
So how would you characterize fall albums? Describe it.
Fall albums, Sad Boy Season.
Yeah.
It's just like
it's gotta have like a melancholy vibe to it.
Yeah,
a little bit, right?
No fucking
Melancholy's
pop,
the word,
no,
right?
none of that. Just
but see, I don't
lower
have
pace.
that. My catalog, I don't have that music.
Yeah, you're missing out, buddy.
You know, when you're like rap,
follow Sad Boy Season on Spotify.
Rap
you
doesn't
and your
like do
fucking
that.
Friend who you share
yeah, my
Spotify
hacker,
with. Yeah.
my Spotify hacker. You know, like what is there a rap album? Is there a rapper that like
I've heard as many rap albums as I've watched NBA games.
Right, 10.
That sounds super racist.
Yeah.
It's
It
does.
Yeah, you're gonna say something.
I was just referencing earlier when I said I've seen 10 NBA games, but like I don't know. I don't listen.
You
to
white. You
like,
white.
Yeah, I'm white.
White.
Country Grammar was fire. That was my.
Yeah.
That was like the last rap album where I was like.
So then
into it.
I'm gonna have to go.
I like rap songs
because I don't
rap
have.
album.
All right, Drake.
Sure. Oh,
Drake.
Great one.
Yeah, Drake. I like his early shit though.
Yeah, that one where he's on in a booth with his hands crossed.
That's a good one.
What's that album called?
That's is that Take Care?
Take Care. Take Care is a fire
Yeah.
answer.
Yeah. All right, Drake. Take Care.
Okay.
I'm on the board. I got 4 more. This is a struggle for me. I'm gonna get there though. I'm gonna have to bend the rules. I'm gonna come up with different reasons for fall, but I'm going to get there.
Okay, number 2, Jason Isbell, Southeastern.
I don't even know what that is.
It is just it's Isbell.
I have to confess when we do music ones, like I don't know any of your songs or anything. Some like what's the one Whiskey Sadness song, whatever?
A Whiskey Lullaby?
I have no idea what song that is. No idea what that is.
Can we just pause this and listen to Whiskey Lullaby?
Yeah, like
Okay.
fucking gun to my head, couldn't tell you.
Okay.
You're gonna want to put a gun to your head.
We're gonna take a quick commercial break while we listen to
what's
Whiskey
like
Lullaby.
the theme of the song? Put it on. Oh my God! This is gratuitous sadness. This is a bad song. It's too stupidly sad. That is obnoxiously sad. Gratuitous depression. Holy fuck!
We're only halfway.
No, we're done is what we are. We are done. God almighty. Put the bottle to his head and pulled the trigger. I mean, they don't even go for symbolism. I mean, that's as thinly veiled as possible. Holy shit. All right. Well, what was the other
Jason
one?
Isbell, Southeastern.
Okay.
That's like elephants off that. I think there are.
Let's key that one up.
I mean, that one's bad.
There are probably. I'm checking the track list right now. I would guess I have 6 favorite songs on this album. Elephant, yes. Relatively Easy, yes. Super 8, yes. Different Days, oh yes. Traveling Alone, big yes. Cover Me Up, my favorite song of all time.
I'm gonna go. This is this is not melancholy. This is just dark. This is dark, and it's an album that you know near and dear to your heart. And Polly knows it as well. DMX, Flesh of My Flesh, Blood of My Blood. That you like just tweeted that or showed that to me recently, right?
I Instagrammed it because my mom.
Yeah.
I was at the bar Saturday for Nate's birthday, and the song that came on, a song that came on was "Bitch" by Meredith Brooks, I believe.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm a bitch, I'm a lover, I'm a child, I'm a mother, I'm a singer, I'm a saint. I do not feel the same. I'm your hope, I'm your dream.
Okay.
There's nothing in between, and now I wouldn't want it any other way.
I'll tell you, I want this podcast to be some other way.
That was my brother's first album he ever got. So he was like 5 years old, and that was the song. Like that would just play throughout the house.
Right.
And I just texted my like family group text. I was like, "Bitch just came on. Like I still can't believe this is Ben's like first album."
Right.
And my mom just went, "Cool parents." And I said, "So cool. They got me Flesh of My Flesh, Blood of My Blood for Easter." That was in my Easter basket next to fucking Peeps, which I threw in the trash.
Of course.
And like I don't know, a fucking
Kevin and
gift
Foley
card.
need to cover that one. Peeps, trash. That is an album. I mean, I'm not a regular dad. I'm a cool dad.
Yeah.
If my kid asked me to get them an album and I saw that, I think I'd be like, I don't think I'm getting you this. He's fucking in a bathtub, covered in blood.
It was in my
Head to
Easter
toe.
basket. He's dripping blood.
I mean, yeah, my parents used to do that too.
Even fucking Jesus wasn't dripping in blood on Easter, and that
like,
dude was dead.
He was fucking dead. He was pinned to a cross. I mean, that is as melancholy as it gets. My flesh, blood of my blood. That's it. That is how crazy DMX was. He had like everybody, white suburban kids like us, down with like an album called Flesh of My Flesh, Blood of My Blood, with like Swiss beats on it, where he was just screaming, ah! Ah! Flesh of my flesh, blood of my blood. What the fuck, man? How is this the number one album in the country?
Let's see. My number 3, I will go. Kid Cudi, Man on the Moon.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Mr. Rager. There's just that song was Cudi's first album.
It's the only good album in my mind.
Really? I liked Man on the Moon too as well. And I also like Kid See Ghost. I think Kid See Ghost is fire.
But anyway, he's a guy I have a very high bar for that I was like, all right, this is good. But,
Kid Cudi, as far as I'm concerned, it's obviously I'm wrong. But like he was the first artist that I thought of where it was like he's not just talking about like depression, like he lives like he speaks like on it. He's like he's an advocate, right? Rather than just like someone who uses it for
which you're right. I'm sure there's other people
for
who
his
have,
art,
but
and that's fine. Like, they're both fine. Like if it's just your inspiration for a song, that's totally fine. But like I always think of Kid Cudi as one of the, like at least for me who like opened it up to be like, whoa. Okay, like this dude actually feels how I feel. I get it.
And he says it in terms that you like get it.
Yeah.
Like when he raps it, it's like it's literal. It's not like I mean, there is symbolism and shit too, but there's also times where it's like, the sun goes down and I get depressed. Yeah. It's like, oh, I get that. I understand that.
And he's also the star of my favorite video of maybe of all time when he's dancing on stage to MGMT.
Electric Feel.
Coachella.
I just saw it. I don't know if it went viral or where I saw it, but I like just watched it yesterday.
Really? Yo, when he's on beat, when it's like
by the by, if you ask me, one song, gun to my head, live on a fucking deserted island, can only listen to it forever, it might be Electric
Feel?
Yeah.
Dude, that was the one I fucking
way
fake
up
trip
there on my
balls
list.
to at Fordham.
Fake trip balls?
I didn't
You didn't feel it?
I wasn't faking it, but I just bought fake acid. It was like my sophomore year. I went to visit a friend at Fordham.
Yeah.
And so like you were probably you weren't in school still, but like,
year would that have been?
It probably would have been, let's call it 07.
It would have been my senior year. Yeah.
Okay, so
yeah. We were there. You're on campus. But
I
we were
was
at the
on
same
campus.
bar. There's only 3 bars. Visiting someone at Fordham is the worst idea.
Yeah.
There's not. It's like, oh, okay, great.
And I got fucked up and lost her. That's why I was trying to get back into Fordham.
Can't do that.
Which is
Fort Knox,
just not possible. That's that's how I ended up going to White Castle by myself, just like wasting time.
Yeah.
But it was like It was an awesome concert, but it was just not acid.
No,
I just had a sugar pill. Or Molly.
Very different than acid, but
yeah.
still, yeah. Yeah, Electric Feel for me is, that is the perfect song. And that video, amazing. I'm going to bend the rules here because I don't know much more melancholy music. Not a depressed boy like you. When I think of fall, I think of back to school. When I think of school, I think of college. When I think of college, I think of College Dropout, Kanye West.
Ooh.
Boom, boom. There's a little bit of, I don't know, family business,
it's a great
last
album.
call. It's just a great album.
Is Gone on there?
No, that maybe I think that might be late
No,
registration.
I think it's late registration.
Yeah.
It's,
But I
Gone's my
mean,
favorite.
Spaceship to me is probably his greatest song. Spaceship or Last Call, and those
I
are
think
both.
Gone is so good. And he tried to have fucking who's the bald guy?
The bald guy.
He always speaks like he's doing slam poetry. Common.
Oh.
Is Common on the song?
On Gone, he's on a couple of Kanye songs, but
I think Gone was like Kanye just wanted. He's like, take this.
Yeah.
Like it's your song. And Common was like, no thanks.
Really.
And he's like, I don't really like the beat. And the only reason I know is because Common is like, I was the dumbest person alive.
I love hearing Kanye, like when he said he made Heart of the City, which is a Jay-Z song, for DMX.
Oh, really?
And in his mind, he's like, when I was making that, I thought of DMX. And then Jay-Z, like, he says this on Last Call when he's talking at the end. He's like, Jay-Z grabbed it and did his, like, soulful, introspective shit. And he was like, I kind of wanted, like, the big pimpin' Jay-Z. Like, he had DMX in mind. And then Jay-Z took it. He's like, all right, fine. Let me get, like, a Jay-Z hit. And instead he got, like, Jay-Z deep thinking. And he was like, fuck. But it all worked out pretty well.
It's great when you hear, like, that kind of stuff. Like, the one that, like, blows my mind is Sia. It's something about the ceiling. What her album title? It's like I think it's like her first like album, or like her like.
You think she regrets like I wish I didn't do this fucking thing over my face all the time?
Probably.
Yeah. Or maybe she likes it because she's always like hiding, but it's got to be a pain in the ass.
No, so it's. I think it's the one 1,000 Forms of Fear, but it's all the songs were just songs that Beyonce and Rihanna turned down.
Oh wow! Beyonce and Rihanna scrapped created a career.
Fucking a million hits on that album.
Yeah,
like that album is hits front to fucking back.
That's crazy.
It's so good, and it was all.
And those were not
like,
enough for them.
It's like Beyonce's just like. Nah.
You see Rihanna celebrating the Lakers title? It was weird. Really? It was like her and this like old woman, maybe her mother. I don't know. They were singing "We Are the Champions" with balloons and shit. Very strange.
That's very odd.
Yeah, I didn't know she was. Oh, how did Halsey do? How was Halsey's celebration?
Didn't see it.
Halsey, I love you. Just come on the show or marry me, one or the other. up to you. Dealer's choice. You can either do a 20-minute interview or you can spend eternity with me. I'll let you decide. I hope it's Plan B and not Plan B. I hope we need Plan B.
We won't be using that.
If there's a need for that, I'm gonna give you a sugar pill.
Is my turn?
Yes.
Okay. The Smiths, The Queen is Dead. You can't be talking sad boy music or fall music again. That's what we're talking about. But fall to me means sad boy. The Smiths and Morrissey are just the absolute.
That's the pinnacle of that. That's the embodiment of that.
If you're a depressed white person who doesn't listen to the Smiths all the time,
then you're not a depressed white person.
Figure it out.
You will be once you listen to that. I mentioned Jay-Z. I'm gonna go fall. September. There's fall. Blueprint came out on September 11th. September 11th, pretty melancholy day. The Blueprint.
I was going to say Alan Jackson. I like Zach sitting here because I make his head drop a lot.
Yeah. Zach is a good barometer of when we're like, oh, that's either like, oh, that's funny, or oh, we went too far. Yeah. Zach he's like, what the fuck? What the fuck?
All right, last one. Miles Davis, Kind of Blue.
Oh fuck.
There's not. I don't believe is no. I don't believe. I know there isn't a word on that album, but just the horn. Boy, does he fuck that.
The horn. Whatever thing that makes that noise.
Oh, my God.
That's like very my Spotify hacker plays very like jazzy music.
Yeah.
I like putting on a little
It is.
I like Coltrane personally, but Miles Davis, sure, yeah.
I think it's the only album, the only music in my whole life No, that's not true. I will tell that too though. The first time I ever heard it was on vinyl. And like that's an album that's made for vinyl. I've gone back and listened to it on Spotify
hipster
then.
asshole.
But like, dude, my most fun night of quarantine was like when I first set up my record player and I was listening to that, drinking some whiskey in a rocking chair, and then my dad came in and he was like, "Oh, I'm going to get my albums." And then my mom came in because she saw like my dad carrying his albums out, and we just fucking rocked out.
That's awesome.
We got drunk on a Tuesday, just being like, "Wait, put this one on, Polly. Put this one on," and it was like Boz Scaggs. Woo, Boz Scaggs can fucking bring the noise.
That like having moments like that with your parents, that's got to be cool.
Yeah,
I'm waiting for the day where I can like my parents, we can like enjoy each other's company. Like as normal people, you know what I mean? Like in that moment, you weren't father, son, husband, wife. It was just like three humans sitting around,
fucking dancing.
Yeah,
it was a blast.
That must have been some white shit. Cream cheese white. Last one for me. Nick, you might know what? Do you know Pearl Jam? Well,
Yeah.
what album is Better Man on? Is that Vitology?
Alive?
Or no, it's not Alive. Alive's too early. I want to say Vitology, or maybe the one with the fucking like llama, the sheep in the album, whatever album Better Man's on. I love Better Man. Better Man might be my favorite rock song of all time, like 90s rock song of all time.
Wow, we just went Drake, DMX, Kanye, Jay-Z, Pearl Jam.
Yeah, Vitology.
Vitology. I don't know the rest of the album. I don't think anything else is really noteworthy. Better Man to me that's a good depressing song. That's up there for depression. I should have put that on my sad boy list, but I love that song. So there we go. I got through it.
Those are two strong fives. I actually know most of the albums on your top five.
Mine don't make sense, but that's fine. I just made like my top 4 favorite rap albums, basically. That's really all I did.
Like I said, that's what mine is. It's just my top 5 favorite albums.
Right, just happens to coincide with fall.